Hi, my name is Bill Imes.
And I'm Jane.
We came to this conference because we met Lance Walnew at a conference in Columbus, and he came to see my wife up front of the auditorium, and then he came to me and he pointed, as he was introducing himself again, he says, "This is Linda McGrane," and told us that this is the guy and lady that trained me. We didn't know there was another trainer. We didn't know anything even about a trainer. And next thing we know, we met Bill and Linda.
And I just wanted to give both of you a chance to share what impact you would say that attending has made on you, your marriage, and how you do business.
I think it made an impact on us personally in our relationship, as well as on our business and how we work with other people. We learned a great deal about communication, we learned a great deal about ourselves, and we learned that this program can serve many, many people, and therefore we're sharing it with everybody we can.
And Nikki, what is it that makes you say that? Because you've been to lots of courses, lots of learning. What is it about this that makes it so special from your perspective?
It takes it to a different level. It takes it to a deeper level, and into the heart, into the feelings, into the background, into history. Things that lots of people don't want to bring forward because it's easier to bury them. And what I witnessed was people bringing those out in front and dealing with them.
Well, for me, it was more of when I discovered what was holding me back for, many years. I realized that I was holding back a whole lot of loving that could have been expressed more deeply to my family, to my wife, to my children, and most importantly, it brought me to a stable, much more stable situation in my life, where my relationships with my...
I'm Billy DeVoe. I attended the McGrane's workshop class, and it was a wonderful experience. It helped me to get through the past into my future so that I could be a better me.
That's good. My name is Larry DeVoe. This is my wife, Billy DeVoe, as she said. And I think one of the things it's done for our relationship is it's brought us closer together as a couple. It's allowed us to search inward, and what we've been able to do more than anything that I noticed when we both got back from the class, from the time of the seminar, was we were able to communicate with each other about our past, about what happened in our past, both with our parents and with friends and family and so forth. And it shaped who we are, and understanding those things, we've been able to move past some of the difficulties in our own marriage and our own relationship.
All right, share with me your names.
Happy Jarrett.
Carlos Jarrett.
And you live in West Virginia.
Scottsdale, West Virginia.
You decided that you wanted to do something to improve your marriage. Is that correct?
She did.
She did. And on a scale of 0 to 10, Kathy, where would you say your relationship was before we started working with you?
0.
A 0.
Yeah.
And what would you have said?
A 0.
A 0. Where would you say it is now, Kathy?
7.
A 7. Yeah. And where would you put it?
5.
A 5. For people who are curious about what took place with the McGranes that allowed that to happen, what would you say?
They have gave us tools to make us communicate better, to learn how to understand each other better.
I want to thank you, Sia and Bill, for your willingness to share how attending programs has impacted your life and your marriage. Bill, what would you say on a scale of 1 to 10 your marriage was like, and how was it going before you attended the program?
It wasn't going well. I would say no higher than 2 or 3.
Describe your marriage at that time.
There were problems with communication. We just were at different places, different expectations, different values, different wants and needs.
And what would you say attending the program? You know, there's a lot of people who may be listening to this trying to figure out, is this the place to come to help my marriage, or could this help me or my family? What would you tell people?
I'd say come. I'd say come because part of a marriage is 2 people being whole, coming together to make one whole. And I think the program is good for helping the individual get in touch with themselves as well as with one another. So it's really good for the marriage, it's really good for parenting skills and anything that would involve communication, conflict resolution, being in touch with yourself. I think that should come.
Bill, how about you? What would you say?
I second what my wife says.
Attending the McGrane program has helped us in our marriage by allowing us to connect at a deeper level. By connecting at a deeper level, we've been able to share our feelings and our thoughts and become a better couple.
It's also helped me to realize the needs that my husband needs that I can sometimes fulfill it, but if I know what they are.
And what would you say you're walking away with now as a result of being here as a couple?
A more enriched and loving and giving of one another, and finding out what our needs are so that we can help one another.
A marriage that's connected and that is able to both speak truth
and to help us understand who we are as a couple so that we can relate to other couples.
Hi, we are Chris and Kim from Wisconsin, and we are graduates of the McGrane program, and just wanted to share what we really received out of our experiences here. Before we attended, we were experiencing a lot of strained communication between the two of us.
I feel that we weren't as honoring as we could have been in our communication, and with that it was just building stress in our marriage to the point that in some instances I think either or one of us would have liked to just went our separate ways. And with the help of the program, I believe that we gained and access tools to identify our needs and communicate them in a healthy way. And not only are we working on our marriage, but we also have a business. So these skills we will use not only personally but in our business and with our customers.
The modeling of the communication skills is a real huge benefit to not only help us with our own personal skills, obviously together in our marriage.
I communicated my feelings, but I never really talked to her in a language that I knew was intended to hit her at a feeling level. I think there are moments in life when you do connect with people, but this was a challenging moment for me. I wanted to write a letter to Annabelle that would connect with her so that when I got off the plane, I would never, ever, ever in my life say that I didn't share with her what I felt, how important she was to me. So I wrote the letter. It was a 5-hour letter. I kept writing. And when we were finished, I was wondering, do I even have the courage to read it?
And you've also attended with your lovely bride here. And what would you say attending the program has done for the two of you as a couple?
Definitely brought us closer together because we've removed some of the baggage that we had that was getting in our essence together.
And where would you say, on a scale of 1 to 10, where was your relationship before you came?
1. Yeah, about 1 or 2.
And where would you say it is now that you're leaving?
I can't imagine it's going to get better, but I believe it will.
8 or 9.
8 or 9. Well, here we have Aaron and Barbie Fisher. What would you say to people attending the program has done for you?
Attending the program for me has just given me a drive to learn. It has given me the tools that I need to continue in my life, to learn and how to deal with issues myself and work through things and just let it go and replacing that with love.
Barbie, how about you?
It's taught me to open my flappers and to look other places for answers. There's a phrase that you taught us, I can't think what it is right now, that you can't keep on doing the thing you've been doing and expect different results, and you can't keep on listening to the same information and expect different results. And the concept that helped me most, though, I think, is loving myself and accepting myself. When I realized that I could accept myself, it blew my world apart.
And what would you say to people who are trying to figure out, is this the right place to go? Could it work for me? What would you tell these people?
Do you want to learn? If you have a desire to learn and to go deeper, the money's nothing towards what it actually does.
What's it done for your marriage?
It has just totally changed the way we communicate and look at each other. Barbie especially likes, she likes when I just give her a hug and during the day and just little touches here.
Hi, I'm Barry Wang.
And I'm Lori Wang. Before we attended the McGrane course, we were in a marriage that was dying. We were living together but doing our own separate things. But attending the course helped us to learn to...
Communication was one of the things that we were not doing, and we learned very well how to communicate and in-depth communication.
Learn how to show our feelings and make our marriage a solid one, a good one, and a loving one.
Anyone out there, if you're feeling any of these problems, you're feeling something that's not right, do something about it. Don't sit back for years and years and years and just, oh, well, that's good enough, because it's not. There's things out there that can be done to make your life a better place between you and your wife. Marriage is supposed to be a dual arrangement, and if you're not working it together, you're not married. That's all there is to it. And one place to learn that is here at the McGrane Center. Go for it.